Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Listen up.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass in the building.
Are you ready? Make some noise where you at. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Listen up.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Listen up.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass.
Are you ready? Make some noise where you at.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass.
Is the most dangerous man walking the streets of our city.
In the building, man.
Yeah. What's going on? In the building. It's your man Vince Pass in the building. Man. Shout out to everybody that's doing their things. It's definitely a different kind of day today I see. So you know, your man Vince Pass is broadcasting live from the crib. Yeah, I know. Shout out to everyone out there in the work world doing what they do. Y'all know. Yo, man, so much going on. I've been off air for a minute, but I just had to chop it up today, man. Yo, talking about the cost of the First Amendment. I wasn't going to do a daytime show, but I decided that on Tuesday, when I'm available, I'm going to do a daytime show. So shout out to everyone that's out there right now. You know what I'm saying? So tonight, you know, I'm on Twitch right now. I'm on Facebook. I'm definitely going to be on Facebook a little while, but I'm definitely going to start steering my traffic more towards YouTube and Twitch. So everyone that's out there, you'll be catching me on Twitch. So I want to talk to y'all real quick. I'm quite sure you know stuff that we already talk about regularly. You know what I mean? Hey, man. There's a lot that's just going on out here in that we need to become more cognizant of what's going on. But first, you know what I'm saying? I gotta always give a shout out to my people. You feel like anybody that, you know, you feel like you can't make it, you got a lot going on, your headspace is just too compounded with too much information. Yo, go to 1-800-273-8255. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255. That's the National Suicide Prevention Hotline number. Everybody check in. You did what I'm saying. Get on that. You know what I mean? And let's go ahead and, save a life, man. Life is precious. Life is short, man. You know, we here today, going tomorrow. You know what I mean? If you want to catch the show right now, you know what I mean? You go to youtube.com/Vince Pass 1. You can catch me on Twitch right now, .tv/Vince Pass. All right. But yo, tonight, make sure you catch my peoples on Truth Be Told Podcast on Instagram. You did what I'm saying. King Glenn Ray, the hostess with the Moses, and the TBT crew, 8 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday. They're going to be getting it in. Yo, look, I ain't going to hold y'all, all right? A lot going on. Kyrie, Kanye, y'all get it? Double entendre right there. So anyway, you know, we got Kyrie and Kanye basically being, sent to the wolves right now. You know what I'm saying? And we got to stand up. I was going through an article last night, watching something on YouTube, and LeBron James. I think sometimes when we get a platform, sometimes we just don't know what to say, and so this is one of those times where I urge LeBron, you just need not to say anything. Like, you're a billionaire. Granted, you done did a lot of good things, but this is a time where you really need to understand your history, sir. You need to really understand that if you don't have anything to say or anything to add, that's of value in this situation here, dealing with Kyrie. Call him what you want. Call him, whatever you want to call him. But don't say that he made hurtful remarks that could hurt us. Who are you talking about when you saying that he's hurting us? I watched all of Kyrie's interviews since this thing is taking place. Kyrie said, only thing he has said that, do not dehumanize me. Do not make me out to be the bad guy. Like he's been the one that's been saying anything in reference to Jews, to anti-Semitic words and things like that. Like he's not the guy. But here's the interesting part of it. So as we begin to crucify this man, not we, as they begin to crucify this man, All he kept saying in the interview was, do not put words in my mouth. And mainstream media was steadily trying to put words into Kyrie's mouth. And what he had done at that point is said, do not put words into my mouth because I did not say that. All I did was put up a caption. That's all I did. Okay. And I put it on my Twitter page. But again, Jeff Bezos, who sells the movie, who has the movie, there's been no pressure on Jeff Bezos to even pull the movie down. But we got all this press on Kyrie. He's been suspended. Okay. He done lost his Nike deal. He done lost another deal. So now he's another one that's losing endorsements. But he's never said not one anti-Semitic remark, supposedly based upon what the media has said that he has done. He hasn't said anything. He hasn't said anything dehumanizing. He hasn't said anything disrespectful. He hasn't said none of those things. So because he posts a movie that he watched, okay, because he's a highly enlightened individual, as you can see, he's a highly evolved person, okay? So you're not dealing with a brother who don't have no knowledge of self. You know, okay? He's a mixed bag. He goes into every walk of life. He donates, he supports, he does all that stuff. And not just for black people, for everybody. So how's a man that supports any and everyone, right, anti-Semitic? A Semite, anti-Semitic, whatever you want to call it, is a racist. How can we even put these labels on him? But LeBron, it is obvious that you are trying to really protect your legacy because you got Bronny coming up and your other son coming up. It would have just been best for you not to say anything. Okay? You really, at this point, honestly, you've hurt Kyrie. You've hurt Kyrie by opening your mouth on something, honestly, that you truly, truly are not in a position to be able to wrestle with. This big game hunting right here, sir. This big game hunting. So while you were making those statements, you know, in a press conference, that wasn't even that was about a game. You should have kept it straight to the game. But you didn't. And then you want to sit in the interview and wear a number 42 hat for Jackie Robinson? Come on, yo, make that make sense. That does not make sense. We're in a land that has done so much to us, but you're sitting there talking about someone who you played with, someone who you said you highly respected. You just basically threw him out there to the wolves. You helped put the stake on his neck. So how are we gonna get that back? How is he gonna get back? He's already being crucified for standing on his own 2 feet. You had Chris Jackson, who's Mahmoud Ralph. You had Craig Hodges. You dig what I'm saying? Who else did we have in the NBA that stood on their own too? At some point, even Charles Barkley was even there. You know what I mean? I mean, you have so many dudes who stood up. You got Muhammad Ali. You know, what's his name? Jesus Christ. So many people, man, that athletes who have stepped up and have done so many different things in the communities and stood up for the rights of black people. Yo, my man, these remarks that you making, and not just you, Stephen A. too. Yo, sends us back, sets us back. We all gonna have different opinions. We all gonna see things differently. You did what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, man, yo, you should have just sat back and been quiet. You know. So as Nick Cannon was explaining to somebody he had on the show recently talking about bucking, you know, when they bring in the you know, a black person or a slave, you know, who needed to be taught a lesson. in front of everybody. This is what's happening to Kanye. This is what's happening to Kyrie. This is what has happened to Craig Hodges. This is what has happened to Mahmoud Ralph. This is what happened to Muhammad Ali. This is what happened to Malcolm X. This is what happened to Martin. This is what happened to all of our great leaders, even our great sports leaders. Okay? They use the bucking system to try to get us to stay in line. Well, congratulations to all those people that are black, people of color, who have submitted themselves, okay, to the bucking system, right? And now that we have Kyrie out of the NBA, who is suspended, who has to basically apologize for something that he didn't even do to get his job back, to get back on the court. Come on, man. And then now we have a new headline today. Adam Silver might have stepped in the hiring of Ime Udoka from the New Jersey Nets. Listen, man, we talking about integrity and stuff like that. Yo, listen, at the end of the day, you got to understand something. There's a line that we gonna cross or we gonna walk. You got to make a decision. Whoever you are out there, sometimes you got to make you got to find out what side of the line you want to be on. So now Ime Udoka, because of his actions at the Celtics, okay, is now stopping him from getting a job with the Nets. Let me think for a second. There's never been a coach in the NBA that was white that had a fallout with a team that was ever stopped from going to get another job with another team. Explain it. Make it make sense. So I'm trying to understand why is Adam Silver stepping in the middle of Ime Udoka getting hired at the Nets. Again, here we go. This is when you have to understand that even though Adam Silver may dap up all of these players, all of these black coaches and things of that nature, his job is still to stand for the owners. I say that again. He still has to stand for the owners. That is Adam Silver's job. He represents the owners at the end of the day. So him stepping into this hiring had everything to do with an owner. But the Phoenix Suns owner still owns his team. Okay? Donald Sterling, who was once the owner of the LA Clippers, still out here talking. Talking about Magic Johnson recently. Talking about he should be ashamed of himself. Okay? So when you begin to look at how big this thing really is, it's about the steamrollers going to get bigger. All right? Anti-Semitism, Semitics, yo, you got to understand where the root words of things come from. That's all I'm saying. So what are we doing? What are you going to do today? Black men, continue to stand up for Kyrie. Continue to stand up for your rights and what you believe in. Because at some point, man, yo, if you don't stand up, we gonna keep falling. And it's okay for you to speak out against what you believe. But the cost of the First Amendment is definitely real. If Donald Trump, who's still talking to this day, nothing has happened to him yet. Out of all of the things, he should have been sued for Charlottesville. But no one did that. He should be sued for January 6th, but no one did that. There's a price that is being paid, and the only people that's going to pay for that price are people of color. So I say to you, when you begin to go down this road, you got to know, in the immortal words, well, I won't even say that. I'm gonna hold that for another podcast. Give me liberty or give me death. This is where we at right now, ladies and gentlemen. So as you begin to go on your day, I want y'all to think about something. Today is the 8th of November, midterm elections. And we are at another conundrum when it comes to these amendments, to these freedoms in which, as Black people, we are supposed to have. And really, we don't. So, as usual, man, I love y'all. I'm going to chop it up next time with y'all. Got some things ready to come down the pipe. Catch your boy Monday nights. You know what I'm saying? The Vince Paz Experience. Just want to jump on here real fast. And I'm going to talk to y'all later, man. I love y'all. All right? I'm going to holler at your boy. Let's get ready to be out of here. Y'all know what it is. All right? I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.
Noise, where you at? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Listen up.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Paz in the building.
Are you ready? Make some noise, where you at? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Listen up.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Paz.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Listen up.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Paz.
Are you ready? Make some noise, where you at?
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Paz.
Is the most dangerous man walking the streets of our city.
In the building.